Thank you all so much for staying back. Today we will do our day 17 parikrama. But before that, we will see on the way we are going to Nandagaon from Barsana now. So we have very, very, very beautiful places even here. So we'll start. We'll seek blessings of Srimati Radharani, Sri Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Guru Parampara, so that they will bless us to finish this parikrama successfully. Somebody is unmuted. Lot of disturbance.
Muted, Mataji, muted.
Okay. Oh, before that, actually, okay. So this is our route map. So we ended here at Lala Ladli Temple. So Sriji Mandir was on Bhangad. As we said, Barsana has 4, right? Mangad, Dangad, Vilasgad, and Bhangad. So Sriji Mandir is on Bhangad. And Vilasgad, yesterday I forgot to mention. So they're Julan pastimes. Vilas is like enjoying, opulent, right? So Radha and Krishna had their Julan pastimes at Vilasgad. And so today from here we'll be going to Pili. On the way there's Pili Poker, then Prem Sarovar, Sanket Gram. So we'll pass all this and we'll go to Nandagaon. Before that, I wanted to show the, Mataji, I'll show. Can we see the videos related to yesterday? First, Mataji, is that okay? No, I'll show in the last.
Mataji, videos we can play at the end.
Yes.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, no, because they have to again switch off the live also. So no problem. We'll start. Okay. Yes. So before that, we will see Pili Poker. Pili Poker is actually a very, very, very beautiful place. One of my very favorite places, actually. I like Pili Poker and Prem Sarovar both. So Pili Poker, what happened? Radharani had a lot of, she used to come to cook to Nandagaon every day for Krishna, because she had that boon from Durvasa Muni that whoever eats her food will be disease free. So Yashoda Maya requested if she can come and cook for Krishna every day. So she'll come every day and cook for Krishna. So whenever she come, because she's a very beautiful little girl, generally when we see small, like I'm seeing Vinita Gandharvika Mataji on the screen, whenever I see Brinda, I like to pamper her. Because little girls, the way they behave, the way they dress, very pretty. So Yashoda Mai also started liking Radharani a lot. Oh, this girl is like, very beautiful. And if she gets, how nice it will be if she gets married to my Krishna. She will raise the, she will increase the prestige and the name and fame of our family. So like that, she used to think. And whenever she sees Radharani. So one day she was engrossed in that thoughts of thinking about Radharani, that, like she cooks very nicely. She's very, very traditional. She's very beautiful. So she was thinking about Radharani, and she takes Radharani on one side and engrossed in the thoughts. And like she rubs turmeric on her hand, haldi, on Radharani's palms. So when somebody applies turmeric to your palm, that means that you're engaged. So she applies, and then Radharani starts walking back to her house. Then what happened on the way, she feels a little embarrassed. She'll think, now what should I say if my mom or my dad sees? What should I say? So the Sakis will say, why don't you wash your hands in the lake there? So there was a lake there, and then she went down. She nicely lifted her skirt, like how the little girls lift, and she started entering the lake. And then Varsana Maharaj actually gave an article on in Dandavats, I don't know which year, he very detailedly explained, like she was lifting her skirt, slowly entering the lake. Then she started washing her hands. While she was washing her hands, when she looked down, she saw her reflection in the lake. So when she saw the reflection, somehow she just felt, I think I should never leave Krishna. I think I should always, be beside Krishna. Like that, she actually, while rubbing, she was expressing all her bhav. All her thoughts, all her love. While expressing like that, she started washing her hands. She was washing, and the whole pond became with her hue, her color, golden color. So this this Pili poker is in gold and yellowish color. So then the Sakhi said, hey Radhe, how much time will you wash? Come, let's go. If you keep washing, now I think the whole Vrindavan is going to become yellow. Let's go. So then they will take her. And actually it said that the kunds, whatever lakes and kunds are in Nandagaon, they're all reflecting Krishna's color, sapphire, bluish color. And Varsana is all goldish. Means, yeah, Varsana kunds are all golden color, especially Pili poker. So then what happens is that, so then what happens, she goes back home. Then meanwhile, Krishna comes with his cows, and then he was searching for a calf because he missed a calf. He was searching for the calf. And as he was searching, he sees this lake. He's like, I have never seen this kind of yellow kund in Vrindavan. So he just gets like, he wants to know what that is, and he starts entering. He starts going down. He goes down until only his peacock feather is visible on the, like, on top of water. So he goes down, and then he comes out. When he comes out, he's in that golden color, and then he starts thinking, what is this? Always in Vrindavan, I am the object of love. I am not the subject, I am the object. Everybody loves me. But why am I feeling that, I am the subject now? I am not feeling that I am the object. And actually he got the bhav of Radharani, thinking about Krishna. And then he was talking to creepers, he was talking to the trees, he was asking about Krishna. Oh Krishna, how are you? Like that, he was feeling that bhav of Radharani. And Acharyas say that 5,000 years back, Krishna gave us the hint that he's going to come in the bhav of Radharani and in the complexion of Radharani. Then he comes out and he gets back. He gets back to his mood, and then he starts searching for the calf. So it is called as Pili poker. Pili is haldi, that yellow, and then poker is the kund, lake. So it's also called as Priya Kund. So that we will see Pili poker, and then as we are going, now we will come to Prem Sarovar. One of my very favorite picture. This picture is very, very, very beautiful. So if you see this, Radha and Krishna are crying. See, very nice. So they're crying, and what happened here was Prem Sarovar, right? So in this kund, so this is Prem Sarovar actually. So it's like a lotus, like lotus have 8 petals. I don't know what we call these parts. So there are 8 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the other side. So 8 are there. So this Prem Sarovar, what happened was, one time Radha and Krishna were sitting here, and bees get so attracted to the fragrance, right? That's how they actually find the path and keep searching for that nectarian, that smell. So this bumblebee started coming towards Radharani because her breath, everything was smelling so good. So the bumblebee was coming, and always the bumblebee makes that sound like that's making sound, and Radharani was getting distracted. Then Madhumangal, he comes with the stick. If you see here, Madhumangal is there. So he comes with the stick and he will drive away that bumblebee. And the bee's name is also Madhu. So he will say, Madhu is gone, Madhu is gone. And Radharani, that much she loves Krishna that she didn't even realize that Krishna is sitting right there. She just heard that from Madhumangal that Madhu is gone, and she started crying and crying and crying and crying. Oh, my dear, Krishna is gone, Madhu is gone. She was not able to see anything. Her tears are completely covering her eyes. She's not seeing anything. She was just crying. And many times it happens to us also. When somebody else shows so much love towards us, our heart becomes so heavy. Sometimes when we feel, I don't know, most of us would have been experienced when we feel we don't deserve, or when so much of love is there, we become so heavy that tears start talking. We become emotional. So Krishna is thinking, oh my God, Radharani is crying. He couldn't see Radharani crying, and he started crying. He started crying, she started crying. Both of them are there only crying. And actually Krishna also sees, this is actually almost towards the end of Vrajlila for Krishna. It's almost getting, and he's going to go to he's going to go to Mathura. So he started crying, and he also thinks that Radharani likes me so much, like she cannot even, just a moment also she cannot, stay without me. Now it's time for me to go and do that Paritrahnaya Sadhunam. So he'll be thinking in his heart, now I think I have to leave, because the more I stay here, then the more and more she's going to get attached. Like that, he'll be thinking here. And with their tears, this kund is formed, this sarovar. Actually, it's called sarovar because it's big. Kund is smaller, sarovar is big. So with their tears, with their love, this Prem Sarovar is formed. So very, very, somehow I get connected to this Sarovar very much. I like it. This place is also very good. And the deities are also very beautiful. They have Sri Sri Radha Prem Bihari. If you see, he looks so beautiful. This is feet. We can take his blessings. Look at his eyes like Radha Raman. So this is about Prem Sarovar. And as we are going, there is another place called Sanketa, and they have this temple here. So Sanketa, in Telugu Sanketa, we have that word. It means, I don't know in Hindi if it is there, but Sanket means, Sanketa is giving signals, giving an indication. So this place is exactly in between Nandagaon and Varsana, if you see in the map also. So this is Sanket Gram. And this is Varsana, and we are going to Nandagaon. So it is in between. So the gopis would give signals, whatever Radharani wants to convey, what Krishna wants to convey from Varsana to Nandagaon, various ways. They also used to do Ras Leela here, Julan pastimes are there. Actually, various, like some different things they used to do signaling. Sometimes what we do to give signaling, we'll wink our eyes. Sometimes they'll pinch. I saw many people when they don't want to do, they just with the other person pinches, don't say. So various ways. They used to use mirrors to say something. They used to use umbrellas. So the gopis would do that communication through signaling between Radha and Krishna, Nandagaon and Varsana. So these are Radha Sanket Bihari deities, and Gaurnita are also there. If you see again, the Gaurnita is hands. We have seen in Kamyavan also in temples, like the hands are there like this. So here also very merciful. They're asking us, please come, why are you wasting your time? So like that, the Gaurnita deities are there. And there's an underground temple. Oh, what happened? Sorry, I don't know, it went all the way. Sanketa Devi. If you go here, this is the temple, and an underground temple is also there. This is the deity. Sanket Devi is also here. So then from Sanket Gram, we will come to, see, this is the Rasa Mandap. They did the Rasa Leela here. So this is there. This is, I think, newly built. And then as we are going, we have Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. This one I remember very well. Some places I forgot, but 2019 when I went to this place, so I remember this. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami, we know, is one of our Shat Goswamis, and Radha Raman deity, we know the pastime where Gopal Bhatta Goswami was having the Shaligrams, and on the Narsimhadev appearance day, one rich merchant was distributing dresses to the deities, and he also developed a desire. How nice it would be if I have a deity, and I also could have dressed my deities very nicely. And then he has a lot of I think he has 12 Shaligrams. And once he goes to take bath in Yamuna, by the time he comes back, from one Shaligram manifested Radha Raman. Very, very beautiful deity. Radha Raman temple is beautiful. The deity is beautiful, very small. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami's beads are also there in that temple, but his Bhajan Kutir was here. That's pretty. And then after his Bhajan Kutir, we will come to Uddhav Kyari. So Uddhav Kyari is, we know that Uddhav came to console the gopis as per Krishna's instructions. So when he came here, this is the place he had the conversation with the gopis. He spoke to them, and Uddhav's deity is also here. This is the one you're seeing on the screen. And then there is Nanda Maharaj's Baitak. So Nanda Maharaj, because we are going to Nandagaon, so we have Nanda Maharaj's Baitak here. They used to sit and Nanda Maharaj would call all the Vrajavasis. They all would sit there and they would talk. Maybe Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Nanda Maharaj would say, hi, how come Krishna will be Supreme Personality of Godhead? If Supreme Personality of Godhead means he should not get angry. Krishna always gets angry. If he doesn't get food, he will get angry. He will break the pots. And Supreme Personality of Godhead means he should not steal. Krishna steals and he will tell lies. Supreme Personality of Godhead means he should not feel hungry. He eats 50 times in a day. So how can he be Supreme Personality of Godhead like that? Nanda Maharaj and they all would discuss. The Vrajavasis would discuss. All those discussions would happen here at Nanda Baitak. And then this is a very nice pastime here. So as we are going, we'll come to this How Bilav. There's a place called How Bilav. You can see these figures, these sculptures or figures. When you go, even now they are there. So this place, what happened? Now we are going very close to Nanda Bhavan, right? Nandagaon, Nanda Bhavan. So from Nanda Bhavan, like how many times our kids will play outside and we will keep an eye on them. So Yashoda Maya also thought she wants to keep Krishna in a distance where she can see him. But these kids would, while playing, they would go deep in the forest, deep inside. And to stop them, Yashoda Maya started saying, how means ghost. So she would say, Krishna, Kana, Kana, there is how there, don't go like that. And then Krishna Balaram would go there and Krishna would come and say, I don't see any how, Maya, I don't see any how. Every day she would say, don't go, and they would go inside. She will say, no, they will go. So this is happening. So one time she will think, somehow I have to stop Krishna going deep into the forest. And what she does, she comes to Krishna and she'll come to Krishna and Balaram saying that to call, like, come back. When my kids also play and I same thing happens. I say, don't go deep, they'll go somewhere out of the vision outside, that I have to go call them. So she came to call. Then what will she do? That day she wanted to scare them. So she will say, they're not even looking back, but Yashoda Maya faces them and she says, oh Krishna, oh Kana, oh Balaram, see, oh, how Bilav is coming, I'm going, and she starts running. And when she starts running, sometimes the kids they're very scared. He doesn't even want to look back if that is real or not. Krishna and Balaram didn't even want to look, and seeing Yashoda Maya getting so scared, they will start running. Towards so they will start running and they will go home to Nanda Maharaj, and they will say all the pastimes. Baba, do you know what? The how and how Bilav are there. The ghosts have come. Yashoda Maya came. So they would go run home and share all these pastimes, like how innocent kids share. They would share everything to Nanda Maharaj. And in this place, we have these deities are there. It's also believed that Nanda Maharaj worshipped this Varahadev and Narayan Bhagavan. So these deities are there, Varahadev, Narayan Bhagavan. Garga Muni asked him to worship, so these deities are there to protect Kana from the demons. So these are still there in this small temple as we go towards Nanda Bhavan. And then we are coming to Nanda Bhavan. I think we will stop here. We'll go to Nanda Bhavan tomorrow. And we will see the videos.
Okay, Mataji, we'll stop the recording and
stop there. Yes.